I ain't gonna take that ridiculous clock down, take that thing down, get rid of it, put a bench out there, looks ridiculous, it's an eyesore in the town, get rid of it.
So, story behind the clock, well, Leo, for those of you who don't know Leo, Leo's our retired laborer. He had the benefit of retiring. He's enjoying the retirement life, traveling all across the country these days. But the clock, Leo brought this to my attention last year. I reached out to the organization that would replace that clock, and we were looking at a price of, I believe,
Outrageous.
$26,000, I believe, for that clock out front. So we're hefty price tag. It was nice. There was initially an early initiative that people could make donations and contribute to replace the clock. That was part of the brick port memorial, and then also the clock. Truth be told, when you're looking at it from a dollars and cents standpoint, and you know how far you're actually moving the chains across the field, when you're contributing $50 or $100, that's all. You're literally moving inches on the ball field. You're not going to get there anytime soon, unless there's some kind of a grant. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Right now, it's a fixture in our community. People, I don't think if people really paid that close attention, I don't think they'd even know that the clock actually doesn't tell the proper time.
It's always right twice a day.
I don't, right, exactly. Well said. It's always right twice a day. That's right.
Just take it down.
It's expensive. You know, we'll see how that shakes out. There has been other ideas kicked around, gazebos, other things out there. Again, like everything else in the municipal government, it all depends on money, grants, volunteerism, donations, and that sort of thing.
Jason, do you see in the future, I mean, it looks like we're gonna have to go over the 2% cap. Do you see that, Nicole? I mean, a lot of towns.
Eventually, I think that it's hard not to.
Because there's
You're
probably-
looking at a certain percentage of real property taxes, and your expenses are always gonna go up for contractual reasons.
And
It only
obviously,
cuts so much.
we're lucky enough that our tax base is increasing
Yeah.
to absorb a lot of that. But there's a lot of new building in town, which really helps out
Yeah.
initially for a year or two. But I know in schools, it's been talked in the next year or two.
Yeah.
It's inevitable.
It's only sustainable for so long. I think like what you're seeing now is kind of what we touched on with the infrastructure. That was kind of the first thing where people were cutting that, but now you're seeing that the infrastructure has gone so long in all municipalities, and now they're just trying to catch up to
Right.
those spots.
But there are a lot of costs that can be saved.
Yes.
But I
What is
see.
the, I'm sorry, what is the projected time frame that all of this is going to take place? You know, all this infrastructure change. I mean, do you have a projected amount of time, I mean, for bonding things and putting things? I mean, obviously you can't do it all
Right, can't do it all.
in a year or two, but
No.
you should have projected.
The one tank that's in the worst repair right now, I'll just probably say this, the one tank is, it needs painting and epoxy coating on the inside. That's priority number one. That should probably happen, according to the engineers, within the next year. So we've already sat down with the grant writer. We've already started looking into bond council and going down that path. Because that would be priority number one. The other two tanks, engineering opinion, not mine. I would say we could probably push those out with a 3-year window, but again, that cost is inevitable. And as we all know, the price of everything goes up every year. That will apply, but usually doesn't go down. So,
Which tank was the one that was necessarily needing
yeah, it was
Wolf.
Peter was the one.
Yeah, the big one.
the big one? And that would be the 888,000. I know there's
That
some
tank.
reserve funds in there, but
The reserve
Not
funds
that much. Not that
are,
much.
reserve funds are, to give you an idea, reserve funds on that account, and Ellie can correct me if I'm wrong, I think 30,000 maybe. Or no, that one's bigger.
300.
That's a 300,000 one.
300, and then you would have to, like, you know, obviously divide that even with the extension of rig, because the extension of rig is part of using that tank as well. So you'd have more parcels to divide that out of, so.
So what Kathy's saying essentially, so when you look at your tax bill every year, you'll see actually a new potential, soon to be, line on there. Because what Kathy's saying is that because we're not all part of the same water system, that you would see a new line item for that debt that would have to be brought district, but also the extension. So you can see those rates.
So like if you repair the tank in District 3, but you're in District 1, you're not gonna see that increased cost because you're not getting the benefit of that. But if you're in District 3 and the wall heater tank is the one being repaired, you'll see the increased cost that year.
One other option to mitigate some of these costs, and it's a 2 to 3 year cycle to do, again, I'm not saying this is the answer, but just it's out there, it's on the table for discussion, is consolidating water districts. Don't know if that's the right answer, we're still exploring that, but if you consolidate water districts, basically what you're doing, and I have the maps, if anybody wants to take a look at them, again sometime, curious also. If you take the water districts, now instead of a water district, let's say hypothetically serving, let's say 250 people, you might have 800 people. So now consolidating water districts, you're diversifying that cost over a larger area. Again, is that the right answer? Not sure, but it is, again, we're thinking, we're trying to think outside the box. Look. Party time.
Wrong.
Oh, okay. I've gone over, there's my alarm.
You're alarmed, all right?
But, so, you know, we can certainly explore the opportunity for water district consolidation. Me personally, I said it about electrical, and I'll say it about water. I don't think the town of Boston should be in the water business at some point. I think whether it's under our administration or another administration, get the heck out of the water business. And I'll tell you that. I'll confidently tell all of you that right now. Again, we can't control these costs. And at the end of the day, whoever sits in those 5 chairs, we're going to be the ones taking the black eyes for the infrastructure. We can't control the infrastructure. We don't maintain it. We don't clean it. We don't repair it. That's not us. Again, we're on the hook for the capital improvement. So now we look to use the taxpaying residents saying, hey, we've got to fix this. In my opinion, turn it over. Work on a plan to turn it over. Work on, again, long-term planning. Whether it's 5 years, 10-year plan, whatever it is, get a plan in place, follow it through, get rid of that water district. And the town of Boston, all of us will not be talking about that again. That'll be something we'll be picking up the phone and saying, why the heck is my water line broken? Why is this water tower in disrepair? It has nothing to do with local government because, again, right now it doesn't have anything to do with local government. We're just on the hook because of the fact that we're responsible for capital improvements.
Is that what they're doing in other
Absolutely.
locations?
Eden's in the process of it right now. Yeah. Turn it over. It's not in our wheelhouse. It's not our area of expertise. Years ago, maybe it was the right answer. As the old saying goes, you spend time looking over your shoulder. You never go forward. But I'm not going to worry about what happened in the past.
Years ago, we didn't have water, we had wells. When I grew up here, we had a well.
Right.
So,
Well, and then you look at the quality. I'll be
Yeah.
honest, you look at the quality of water. You look at. I'll just say, look at national news. If that isn't enough of a barometer of what we need to start focusing on as a community, for all our safety. The other thing I didn't put in, and I apologize, I meant to keep this for an hour. One other expense that's coming, we've got some money put aside this year, but cyber attacks. Cybersecurity is a big deal. Our new insurance policy that we just picked up actually has cyber liability coverage for the town of Boston. It's real. And cyber attacks hit us right in our backyard at ECMC, and it set that organization back big time. There's a small municipality in Maryland just 2 weeks ago. They anticipate roughly 6 to 8 weeks, if not 3 to 4 months, they will be down and out. They were hacked, they were put under ransomware, they lost all records, all documentation, anything and everything government that was on a computer, gone. So if you've ever heard the stories about municipalities, we had one here, I wasn't here at the time, I guess we had a fire, we lost documents, there's just a gap in Boston's history, we lost documents. Ransomware and cybersecurity is a real threat. We have insurance for it now. The town board and I, we just actually implemented internet use policy and a cyber policy, which we have a little bit more work to do on a couple other components that will bridge into that. But it's a real threat, and all it takes is one time. And then if there's any data breaches, I used to work for Excel, Blue Cross Blue Shield, just any data breaches, personal information out there. Now the town is on the hook for notifying. We're on the hook for those costs. We're on the hook for potential lawsuits. We're on the hook for paying for identity fraud for those people. So there's a huge cost to doing nothing. We can say, well, it's never going to happen to us. It's becoming the reality, and especially with Bitcoin, skyrocketing. Unfortunately, the almighty dollar answers to no one. So where there's money, they know they'll try to get it. So it's one of the other things we're working on for the town. Right now, I'll be honest, we just this year put in a backup system. The town did not have a backup system. All of our computers, somebody didn't pop in a thumb drive and back something up, or pop in a hard drive in their office, nothing was backed up in the town hall. So I can assure all of you that your data is backed up, and then as a secondary option, the image is saved to the cloud, so heaven forbid. But for whatever reason, act of God, this building does not exist tomorrow. That image is residing in the cloud. We can go to Best Buy tomorrow, pick up a couple laptops, re-download that image onto a computer, and I can hit the ground running tomorrow. So things that we're working on to keep everybody's information safe. And again, we just have to do that long-term plan. Thank you all. I do appreciate it. I apologize for going 20 minutes over, but if you have any questions, call my office, send me an email. PowerPoint presentation will be on the town website tomorrow. I'll get that out there, and